out in and out, and you know, without the electricity, the network is not consistent. Consistent. Yeah, so as you are joining the live, let me know where you're watching from. We have a lot to discuss on our live, and I want to take this chance to appreciate you so much, my family, for your good hearts, you know, as a family, and kind gesture wherever you're watching, because I'm improving in English, because I'm also a teacher by profession. Yeah, Jambo, Gara, welcome. We have two watching. It has took a while since we did our live, so I've decided to come so that we can interact. You know, sometimes when we interact, you ask question, and any question that you feel like asking, so that we tackle them one-on-one. So on our table, as you can see from the title, Jamaican uncle has arrived with big gifts, and now he's outsmarting Trenchtown grandpa, because you remember Trenchtown grandpa brought a lot of gift in the village, and Jamaican uncle has seen it is good for him to bring, you know, so that he cover up, you know, the story of Jamaican of Trenchtown grandpa in the village, so that will be the talk. As we speak, Jamaican grandpa is now in the village as we speak. And also we are having Amaro on our table. Amaro is shedding tears, because yesterday I was watching him, and I was like, this one needs to be addressed. And also on our table we shall be having Davy Jr. Congrats, mom. You know, even if you you know, sometimes I don't understand. Even if you've gifted someone a place where he can stay, at least give that person privacy. You know, privacy matters a lot, because you cannot, for instance, me, I bought a place. That place is having a house. I brought one of my friends there, and you find that I'm taking my mom to the bedroom of my friend to see that everything that is happening over there. No, privacy matters. Even if you've gifted someone a place, at least let that person have privacy. And also we shall be having Matiko, because you know Matiko, I thought he went to the rehab, but I've realized that he was taken somewhere and he was injected some medicine and is now insane, because he doesn't even, you know, understand where he is, what he's supposed to do, and where he's coming from and where he's going. Because what I'm trying to see him doing is totally an opposite to what I expected a person from the rehab to be doing. As I told you from the previous video, Congress dad went to Matiko's home together with David Jr. and they extended the buying of the land that had remained in that family. And yesterday we saw Matiko with David Jr. make a video together. And David Jr. was asking Matiko that you are in my... No, baby, please, don't interfere me in my life. If you want to come and say hi to our people, can say hi. But I can hear you are trying to make a lot of noise on the background. So. Yeah, so my family, that was my wife was trying to do the... He was taking something, but she was like trying to interfere. Yeah, so as we are waiting our family to join in, we want to say that there's a lot that we are going to discuss on this table. And also, in our village here, there's a lot of drama that is going on. And me, as Mark Swan, I won't hesitate to bring it the way it is. Although I had not told you that we are going on live, but always know that my family, you are always, you know, ready to to come and we share whatever we want to share. So we have 19 people on our table watching, and question and answers is accepted concerning all the dramas that has happened in our village here. If you feel like there's anything that you don't understand, that is why I've come, so that we can do this live together, so that we can clarify things together. In any place where you feel like you don't understand, let me know. Yeah, so we have Harry Jaman, welcome. Prince Brooke, welcome. And as we are proceeding, yeah, Princess Brooke, hello too. So let me come to this Jamaican uncle. When Jamaican uncle was in this village, you remember, when he was living, there was a lot of drama. Plus, Trenchtown grandpa. There was a lot of drama that was happening in our village here, and you know very well that the drama concerns. You know very well the drama where it came from, but it went and went and went and went, and everything was just settled. And today we are now having Jamaican grandpa, and I want to say that, you know, Amaro gave out an invitation card. He gave out an invitation card, and I'll be coming to tell you the agenda of that invitation, because he said he wants to welcome the YouTubers from different places to the village. Remember, that is what he did during that time of the party. You know, our brother is so smart. He's trying to be so smart, you know. But I'll be telling you the reasons to why he gave out that invitation card to the YouTubers, but especially on 22nd, because he knows that on 22nd, that is the time when the YouTubers are being paid. So I'll be coming to clarify about that. But let me tackle this Jamaican grandpa. Jamaican grandpa is another man. I don't know whether he understands himself better or he's just doing it just because he's just a YouTube content creator, because I don't understand. Yes, I saw him coming with some gifts. He came with 2 boots, and I know they are expensive. Yes, they are expensive, because even on that parcel that Trenchtown grandpa brought to the village, you saw they were trying to Google how much the price was. So Jamaican uncle, he saw that, how can I oversmart, you know? How can I oversmart whatever is going to happen in the village? Which tricky can I use so that I can enter in that village, so that people will be saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to say that he brought for Amaro the trousers, and he brought him 2 boots, you know, Adidas plus the other one, the company, whatever. But the agenda, Georgia Gunning, welcome and welcome. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. And I want to take this chance at least to wish all the men in the entire world, you know, more especially those that are responsible, taking care of the family. I want to say that happy Father's Days to my fellow fathers outside there. You know, it's not like a joke, it's not like an easy thing, but I want to say that for those who are responsible, because there are those who are not responsible, but for the responsible men outside there, happy Father's Day. You've reminded me, Georgia Gunning, and thank you so much for joining. Let us proceed. Yeah, I was in this Jamaican grandpa, because this Jamaican grandpa is doing things in a blind way, always and always just doing things in blind way. And today is now in the village, and I was saying he brought 2 boots. The main, you know, people might not understand, but the main reasons to why he brought those gifts, first, that is how he always comes to the village. You remember the first time when he came with dollars. And the same dollars that he gifted our YouTubers, some of them used them in a wrong way. And even others went ahead manipulating small girls, even from school, giving them small money, so that they can sleep with them. You remember those cases. The second time, when Jamaican uncle was coming in, Yes, Georgia Gani. You mean Jamaican uncle? Yes, Jamaican uncle is now in the village as we speak. Yes, Jamaican uncle, the one that Congress that bought a land, and even the documents is written on Amaro's name, but they are there singing every day that that is Jamaican uncle's land. So he's now in the village as we speak, and brought 3 gifts, 2 boots and 1 trouser. So Jamaican uncle wanted Amaro to go to the Google so that he can Google how much, and that is why the shoes had some logo and the company where it comes from. So he wants to outsmart, he wanted to outsmart and to show Amaro that he has brought the most expensive gift for him. Huh? Only intelligent people understands what Max One is speaking about. But unfortunately, Amaro never went on to Google how much those gift costs. Because he wanted people to shower him, people to shower him with a lot of praises, people to say, oh, Jamaican uncle, you're the best. Jamaican uncle, you've done it. Jamaican uncle, you always make Marwa smile. There's no problem. But the question that we want to ask ourselves, why is he here? Because we know birds of same feathers flocks together. You once saw Jamaican grandpa, and you also saw trenchtown grandpa. They were together. So meaning that whatever they do it together. And you remember the scenario that happened, the saga, the drama that followed trenchtown grandpa when he was leaving this village. So the question that I want to ask, what's the main agenda of Jamaican grandpa coming to the village? Is he coming to look for, to see how his land is progressing, or has he come, to maybe to upgrade his YouTube channel? Because I usually tell you that the subscribers that Amaro gives out to these people are always dead subscribers, because once they leave this village, no one follows them, no one watches them until when they come back. And I usually give you a good example. Mama Gift. Mama Gift channel is dead. When she was here, she was making views maybe 50,000, 40,000, 30,000. But when she went out of this country to US, back to US, after all the gifts that Mama Gift had brought to this village, you can't imagine that when you watch Mama Gift right now, it is 2 views, 5 views, 10 views. When it goes so much, 50 views out of more than 20,000 subscribers. So you can tell me, so does it mean that Jamaican uncle has come back maybe to do something on that land, or he has come back so that he can get more shoutouts? Because there's nothing that I'm seeing that Jamaican uncle is coming to do in this village, because what they come to do is just harm. They bring harm more than even coming to visit. And why am I saying this? I've said this because it is clear, it is very clear that even from the visit, the second visit that Jamaican uncle came, you saw divide and rule, because even the gift that he came with, he was like, I won't gift anyone who is speaking against what Amaro is doing. So meaning that they are being controlled, meaning that, but our village want to say that we welcome everyone that wants to come, but in a good intention. If you know that you are coming in this village, come with a good intention. Come with a good, it's a good thing. So we are welcoming Jamaican uncle, but we are very much watching him. Our eyes, we are watching you so much, Jamaican uncle. Wherever you are watching this video from, just know that anything that you'll be doing, my eyes, as Max One, as I've said, they'll be watching you, because you don't want to hear other cases that happened. Like Trenchtown grandpa, the way he wanted to mess up with Percy, So we don't want such cases in our village anymore. If you've come in good. Come in peace. We don't want you to come and leaving the villagers in pieces. No. If you've come in peace. That is what I can say. We don't care about the gift that you brought, because that is the entrance. You know very well that you cannot come empty-handed, because that is how you will be welcomed with the subscribers of Amaro, so that at least your channel gonna be active. There's no problem. Welcome. I'm welcoming you to the village, because our village is very peaceful, but don't come with other things that are not going to be of substance in our community. We are peaceful. We are here to fight with all that are unnecessary drama. Don't bring us other dramas, because already what is going on in our village here, it is more than even the drama. We don't want other dramas to come in. Pamela Modeste, hi. I'm here late. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. Welcome and welcome. Call me controversial. Where had you been? Welcome and welcome. We are here and we are making it and we are pushing. So, my family, let us now come to this Davy Jr. versus Matiko's case. Because this is the thing, this is the drama that has been happening in our village here. And I want to say that, my family, because now I'm doing this live, you can tell me what you think. Whether we'll continue with this kind of maybe defending Matiko's family, or we should just leave it, because it is now like we are trying to beat. You know, there's this say that we say, you are making noise to a God, and a God is not listening. My family, you can't imagine that after all that Davy Jr. did to that family, Matiko went yesterday in the morning at around 9 a.m. to put a signature. Because I told you, without a signature of Matiko, and if he was so smart, if Matiko was so smart, he could not have done the signature. But because Davy Jr. knows what he has done to Matiko, and I want to say very clearly that even yesterday when he was in the Matiko's, was in Davy Jr.'s channel, I want to say this without fear of contradiction. That is not a belly, you know. That is not a belly, because you cannot tell us that in 2 months or 3 months or 5 months, 6 months or 7 months, you are developing a very big tummy. A very big tummy and your body is swelling. Because that is not healthiness. Matiko needs to go to beach so that he can be diagnosed, so that the doctors can say Matiko is doing well. Because even yesterday he said that he will be going back to the clinic for checkup. So it means that he's suffering from something. Because you imagine, Davy Jr. was laughing. He was laughing at Matiko that he has transformed his body. He's now growing so fat, you know. He's now growing so fat, and even they were shaking his tummy. They were shaking his neck, making sarcastic, making sarcastic things, which is a very bad thing. I want to say Matiko need to take care of his health, because that is not, we cannot say that is now growing health. That is not healthy. You can even see the pot, it was round, you know. Which human being is having a round pot? So sometimes let us not make jokes. It is not jokes as usual. Let us not make jokes. So Davy Jr., stop making jokes and grabbing people's land for your own benefit, and you think that you are helping anyone in that family. It is a very bad thing, and it is very bitter. And we want to say, I want to tell you, and I want to confirm to you, my family, that even our villagers, they are not happy with what Congress that family is doing. They are not happy. No one is happy. Pamela Modeste, Max 1. I think Matiko and his parents should be left alone. They are too greedy for money. Leave them alone. You people wasting your time with them. Very true. And that is what I've seen. And that is what I've realized. Because these people are just been convinced with small money. Eh? And for us here, we are here like, oh, Matiko, you should fight for your rights. Matiko, you have got children who are, you've got young children who are growing. You know, don't put that sign. Eh? But yesterday we were shocked to see this young man, hmm, after all that has been going on, he went to put a sign, to put a sign on a land, on a very big land that was being sold in peanuts. What a pity, you know. Sometimes I usually say, even going to school is another thing. Even having two people in a family who can think is another thing. So let them take everything from that family, but let them not come later. Let them not come later. And I'm saying this from my heart. Let them not come later to tell the reactors that, oh, now these people have grabbed our land, speak on our behalf, because after that money is finished, after those small money that they were given is finished, they'll be outside here trying to make some. Because even I said yesterday that the other time that I was so disappointed in the mom, because I thought that mom of Matiko was the only savior in that family. Because when she came out trying to cry that my son is suffering, my son is being kept in a known place, and he raised an alarm, and the subscribers went to the rescue of Matiko, and till Matiko came back to the village, I never knew that that mom could stood too long to allow Congress dad to come to grab another land from that family. I was so disappointed. And I want to say, even I saw there's another YouTuber from our village here who is pretending to be a positive reactor, who will say that the chief has turned me down. I want to say the chief never turned me down. I spoke with the chief, but they went ahead and spoke to the assistant chief, because the deal that we had with the chief, they saw that, oh, Max One has gone a step ahead. So let us go to his junior, so that at least we make it a step ahead, so that he signed for us. And you can see the signing of that land was not yet over. And that is why Matiko was brought back yesterday to do the signature on that, on what they had done, which is a very greedy. I can say the situation that I saw was very greedy. Greediness won't take people anywhere. And if that is how they want to enrich themselves, then the way Pamela Modeste has said, for me, I want to say that sometimes, I'm washing my hand, because even me, I have some issues that I want to take care of. I have my family. I have my own project that I'm running. So if David Jr. feel like grabbing everything in that family, let him do it, because he is always doing it by laughing, by mocking this family, because he sees very well that this is just a family which I can take advantage of. Even if Max One is there trying to block me from taking this family's property, I'll always come out and I'll always take it, because he's using Congress dad, the father, his father, to talk to Matiko's father, and Matiko's father to talk to the mom, and Matiko's mom to talk to Matiko. And that is how the slogan is. Pamela Modeste, call me controversial. These Matiko parents have no sense. I am not sorry for them. Even me, as I've said, let Matiko not come later, crying outside there, trying to tell us that, oh, please speak for us. The way Mom Matiko came out, and we were like, oh, the pain of a mom is too painful. Let us come out and at least give awareness of what is happening. And you saw Matiko was brought in home. without even David Jr. David Jr. knowing, because David Jr. said that he don't have any money to go and bring Matiko. If the subscribers could not have come out to at least follow up and say that let us bring that young man back to the village, maybe right now he could be suffering wherever he is. But people forget easily. People have no sense. That is what I can say. So David Jr., continue with your plan. If you want to buy everything, buy. If you want even to buy Matiko's father, buy. But I want to say, Matiko is not in his senses. The plan of David Jr. is fulfilling it. He's fulfilling it because you cannot tell me that an upright young man who knows that that family means no good for that family, he will just wake up in the morning, go to Congress that home to put a signature. There's something that is wrong in Matiko's brain. Even if I say that I want to blame Matiko, there's something that is not working very well. Maybe he was injected with some things, with some medicine that is making his brain is not sober. Maybe. Because an upright person can never do such a thing that I saw David Jr. doing. So the story of Matiko's family, I'm washing my hands. Let them do it. Let them do whatever they feel like doing, because it is a disappointment. It is a disappointment, I was feeling at least something for that family, like, let us stop this family from doing whatever they are doing. But I want to say that that family is ungrateful. That family is a disappointment. And whoever feels like going to defend that family, let him do it for his own. But me, Max One, I wash my hands because I've got also my own things that I want to do for my family. Yeah. So let me come to Amaro. I told you very well that he's building a garage. And that garage, he knows very well the tactics that he wants to use to fill that garage whatever he wants. Because yesterday, I saw him saying that he's in tears. He's shedding tears. Pamela Modeste saying, Max One, if not for you, Matiko would still be where he was, dying. And David Jr. and his monstrous dad and family will have rejoiced. Yes, that was their own aim, That was their own aim. And you saw David Jr. was not happy, Matiko coming back to the village. And that is the truth. He was even shocked. He was even shocked. But ungrateful people will always be ungrateful. People who don't see the future will always be. But for us, let us leave them. Let let them enjoy the money that they have been given, the peanuts that have been given, selling their land in a very cheap price. In a very cheap price. But when, for them, they are selling a land, they will be selling them in millions and millions. But this family will not see because they are covered with blindness. They won't see the sense that Max One is trying to say right now. Because the only thing that they are putting in front is the small money that they are getting. So my family, like the video as you are continuing. The forum is opened. Anything that you feel like asking, ask. And that is why I've decided to do this live, so that we reason together, so that we tackle these things just once and for all, and we are gone. Yeah, and we are gone. So, I was speaking about Amaro. Yesterday I was shocked him saying coming out, because now these are the tricks. And I told you from the word go, Amaro is going to use the tricks. And that is why he allowed Rocio and Toto Maisha, so that they go, so that he remain alone to make these tactics. And you can see the number one tactic that he has done. He came out with an invitation card letter. And you know, previously he had said that he won't be allowing anyone in that compound. He won't allow anyone to come to visit that family anymore. He said he won't. And people were like, oh, because the villagers here, let me tell you for fact. Because me, Max One, whatever I say, I don't say it because I hate anyone. I told you, the team that Amaro started with, they opened their eyes and they saw we are being used. And everyone wants his own direction, because they saw very well that even the subscribers, the shoutouts that they are being given is fake and fake, because they're giving out a lot of gifts, big gifts, you know, big gifts, but in return, there's nothing that they're gaining. So everyone went in his direction. And if you've been following what I'm trying to say, you know very well what I'm trying to say and what I'm saying. So because now he is saying that no one is now worshiping me, I'm alone, I'm struggling, I'm using heavy labor, I'm using a lot of labor, because at that time I was using free labor. I was not paying them. I was just convincing them that I'm going to make a video with them, give them a shout out. And that is how I was finishing my own things. That is how I was building my wall. That is how I was doing my own things in my compound. People were here praising me. You know, people were here giving out their money. People were here even bringing a lot of gifts. Do you know the gift that I'm talking about? The goats, the cows, the cooking oil. They were coming with 20 liters, 50 liters, until 500 liters. Talk about the CCTVs, talk about the solars, talk about the generators, talk about the making of the gates, talk about the renovating the upper of the house because it was leaking and leaking. You know what I'm talking about. So now he is saying, oh, I'm being left alone. Now let me start, because I've never seen Amaro coming out with a video saying that tears everywhere. And I was said, let me go back and watch this video. And he was like, first thing that he want to do, because, you know, I wonder how you can build a home without a kitchen. What kind of home is that? So the first thing that he has done, because after building that kitchen, he saw that, what can I do so that I can attract the attention of people? Let me go and say, I want to build a garage. Pamela Modeste, I really want to know who are these three children, this they see, and Junior supporting. This young man is... No, there's no children that is supporting. In the real sense, there's no children that this young boy is supporting. You know, you cannot buy a uniform for a child, and you know the uniform here, if it goes so much, is 1,200. And you'll be singing a lot of songs. Oh, I'm the one doing this for this family. And you know, in public schools, and you know those children, they're just schooling in a public school, and a primary public school. Pamela Modest, I'm answering you this, and I'll be continuing. They're schooling in a public school. And you know, here in a public school, education is just free. But in private school, if they were schooling in a private school, we could have given him a benefit of doubt and say, here, the private school that even pays more than 27,000 Kenyan shillings in a year or in a term. In a term, you'll find that in a term, there's a school that is paying more than 15,000. In a term, more than 15,000 in a private school. But in public school, they only pay, exam money and maybe some small motivational money, and it won't even reach 500 per term. And that is why that young man is opening his mouth saying that I'm sponsoring 3 kids. Which 3 kids? He bring us those kids to see. Are they in university? Are they in secondary? In primary school, in a public school, in a very big shame. In a very big shame. Like me, Max One, is one that I usually keep quiet because I don't want to bring everything that I do on camera. Because I have 2 children that I'm sponsoring. Huh? One is a daughter. Is in high school, is in Form 2 right now. And there's another boy that we took to another school. Huh? And I'm the one. You know, people will never understand. And I have my own children. Tiffany is here. Huh? Is in school. Huh? But you'll find that someone, just because he's buying a uniform of a child, is there making a lot of noise. Noise. Hmm? Orenes, welcome. Angela, welcome. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you. So we are continuing with this story of Amaro. And for me, you know, we are intelligent. And Mark One is very intelligent. And he usually sees things before other people can see it. I'm on point. And I want to tell you why I'm on point. I'm on point. So, because Amaro came with these tactics and he said, oh, what can I do? Let me now bring this invitation. As he now is inviting, because no YouTuber wants to go there because he knows that he's going to be used. He's going to go there with gifts. And the first person that has arrived is Jamaican uncle. Because they're in this plan together. Jamaican uncle, he has come with a gift to show that when you are coming to the villa, don't come empty-handed. Come with something, you know, on hand. You remember the party. When the party was starting, Amaro came out and said, I don't have anything. You know, I don't have anything. I don't know how this party is going. I don't know how we are going to manage. And you saw, people volunteered. People came with a lot of gifts. So this is the second trial that he wants to come up with, so that at least he finish his kitchen. The kitchen is still waiting. The garage is still waiting. He want to add other vehicles. So he has seen, what can I do? If I do an invitation, and I'm telling you this, if you've not come across this invitation card that Amaro has printed, and he is saying that he has said on 22nd, he want all the YouTubers from the entire world, from the village here, in Kenya, East Africa, Africa, to the entire world to come. I don't know what they are coming to do. You know, I don't know. But I know what he wants is just like, if he has calculated, you know, he has calculated down, he has seen, if I get maybe 1,000 people in my compound, 1,000, and that 1,000, maybe I get, I get more than each person contributes. Each person contributes maybe 10,000. You know? Or there are those who will even contribute more than, because I told you there's some begging that is going to happen in a tactical way. In a very tactical way. And that is why you see Dimwango has left the village, because he wants to give his brother space. He wants to give his brother space so that he can do something that is unique. And the reason as to why Rocio and Toto Maisha went out is because, you know, they don't want, you know, Rocio wants space. And they know very well that they had planned this. Rocio wants space, and that place, you know, so many people will be coming. And they don't want to mix the child with other people. Rocio to mix with other people. So they are trying to give him a space where he can take care of that child while other things will be going on, you know, in the village. And I want to say, you know, me, I usually say, instead of you trying to fool people around, maybe inviting people, because you know very well that those people won't come barehanded. They must come with something on hand. So he's trying to bring another party so that at least he can cover. Because when people will be coming for a shout out, you'll be told that you have to give out something. For any shout out that Amaro will be giving out, there's something. And when we say, there's no need of people saying that, oh, Max One, you're a beggar. Oh, so and so is a beggar. We have big beggars. We have big beggars. We have big beggars. And these are the tactics that is being used right now. And this is what is going to happen. So if I am Marwa can come up with these tactics, how about Max One? How about Max One? I have another one here known as Nilolik is telling me to get alive. First, welcome. Continue watching because this is the best channel that you can be. Without here, I don't know what you can watch. So enjoy the video to the end. And also after here, take a message and tell them that you've already seen what they're trying to do. You've already seen what they're trying to do. Because they cannot be pretending that, oh, you cannot be saying that I won't be helping any YouTuber from the village. I won't be. You remember, and I'm saying this, there's a certain lady who came to this village with a black man. I don't know from where. They never even took 2 days in the village. And Amaro said, I'm avoiding the village. Listen, the way these people contradict themselves. He said from his mouth that they have sat as a family and they have agreed that there will be no any shout-outs on, they won't be allowing any visitors to come to the village because right now they want to focus peacefully doing their own things. But now the question that I want to ask, what has happened again? All of a sudden, me, Max One, I've seen the invitation letter inviting so many people to the villa. There's no party. There's nothing that is going to happen. It's only contribution. So in short is that Amaro is asking for the contribution so that he can add more safari rallies, so that he can finish the garage parking, so that he can finish installing the office, so that he can finish clearing with the carry, having the pin plus everything. And when we say everyone is a beggar, people do say that, oh, you are now lying, you are now doing this. You are now lying, you are now... Yes, Pamela Modeste, these people, we should be telling them that we already seen what they're trying to do. Even before they try to bring their nonsense, we've already seen. These are the tactics they're using, This is the only tactic that they're trying to use so that at least they can... And when now they get this kind of favor from people, they just go ahead to acquire all the lands from the village. You ask because you don't have, and when you're given, you now go around the village exploiting the vulnerables, taking what belongs to the vulnerables. And you've been asking, I don't have a kitchen. I don't have a garage. Tears everywhere. My house, the rain is raining. I want to put the tiles to the entire house. Because you're trying to tell the subscribers that I need help. But when the help comes, instead of you using it in the right way, you turn it, you want to acquire the entire village land from the vulnerables without even thinking. Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? There's another one telling me here that I hope you become famous. I'm already famous. Because I'm known in United States, I'm known in UK, I'm known in London, I'm known in France, I'm known in Russia, I'm known in Jamaica, I'm known in South Africa, I'm known in Africa, I'm known in Kenya, I'm known in Tanzania, I'm known in East Africa, in the entire continent, because I have my family there. You know, having more than 3,600 subscribers, and you know me, I usually see my audience where they're watching from. So, first, maybe you don't know what you're speaking. I'm already famous. Even from this village, I'm a famous young man. They know me. Each YouTuber know me. Marwa knows me. Dimwango knows me. David Jr. yesterday was crying, saying that Mark Swan, you are not triggering me to buy everything from the village. So who doesn't know me? Everyone knows me. And me, I'm a humble young man. The only thing that I do is just to bring awareness that let us stop this. This is not good. Let us go this direction. Let us not exploit the vulnerables. Let us not take the properties from the innocent, poor people. This is not the right thing. The chief should stop this because this is not humanity. This is human. We should go this direction. And yeah, people hate the truth. Pamela Modesta, blind people, those who follows these people, Marodi Mwango Daisy Junior and other, also they are well known. Let the truth be the truth. Let us not hide. You know, when you are hiding sickness, the doctor will not know where you are suffering from. So I am me. I want to say that I want to wish you all the best in your tactics. In your tactics. In your tactics, so that at least, because that is the only way. Trinidad, Georgia Gunning, she is saying you are well known in Trinidad also. Yes, I'm on Trinidad and Tobago. I'm known there. In that island, I'm known there. So in I'm even known in US, in Georgia. And one day I'll be traveling. I'll be traveling to visit my people. And I know when I'll be traveling, the same way these people are being hosted, but me, at least, I'll be a good person. I won't be crying that, oh, here life is expensive and you've been hosted. Someone has hosted you. He's giving you food. He's giving you water. You are showering, everything. You are eating. But when you come to the videos, you are there crying. Oh, I'm paying 300,000 in Jamaica. In Woodhouse. It's a very big shame. Very big shame. So for those who think that I'm a villager, and I want to say this to my family. Once I finish, and I'm saying this, may God help me, with the good son, with the heartless soul that actually usually goes to an extent of helping me financially to finish my home. I want to say thank you and thank you. And once I finish my home, because that is my biggest, and that has been always my biggest dream. Once I finish, I promise I'll travel. For those who tells me even I've never gone to Mombasa, I feel like I should go to Mombasa, at least with my family, even for 1 week. At least they enjoy, you know, they enjoy the breeze. Huh? We come back. And after there, I'll be going to the connection. The connection was too bad. The connection keeps on. The connection keeps on coming, going. But I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, so we are in and we are continuing. And I was saying, I won't sit down in my own village and see people taking advantage of other people and they keep quiet. I won't. Hate me, love me, I'm X1 and I'll never sit down and watch such nonsense happening. I won't. I promise I won't. And no one is a villager. And I'm saying this. Ifoma, thank you so much. Max One, my brother, bless up. Thank you so much. I want to say, no one is a villager. No one, you know, everyone was born in a village. But even those who are in the cities, they are once in their own village. And they are proud of their village. And they won't sit down and see someone exploiting their village, taking other people for a ride and for food, and they keep quiet. So if I keep quiet, I'll be letting down my family. I'll be letting down my community, of which I've been given that voice to speak. And people hate the truth. People like darkness. Eh? There's another one saying, Cherry, we love Amaro. Me, I love Amaro more than you. Let me tell you. Me, I love Amaro more than you. What I don't like in him is the corner, you know? The tricks. These tricks, these tricks that they don't add up is the one that I don't want. And I'm telling you, because of Max One, even the people who are working at Dimwango's place, like the video my family is proceeding, right now they are being paid. And if they don't pay them, they'll walk away. They'll walk away with whatever is there. Because right now, there's no one is cooking for anyone in the village. Everyone is enjoying his sweat. There's nothing like worshipping anyone from the village right now. Tit for tat, best game. Because everyone has realized his rights. Everyone is fighting for his rights. But me as Max One, because I'm doing this kind of content, which is reaction, I'll always be on a front line to always fish out all the evilness and silly tactics that they don't add up in our family, in our community. No tricks with Marwa. Let me tell you something. How many people came out from that villa and they said they were not paid while they were working there? Was I working there? I wasn't working there. But they came out. They came out and they said for themselves. Was I there? So, you are not saying here because you hate anyone. We don't hate anyone. And you don't think that you love him more than we love him. First, we come from the same village. We drink the same water. We use the same road. We shop from the same market. We usually meet. So you can't tell me that you know him more than me. If anything happens here, I'll be the first one to reach in his place. So don't tell me about, are you drunk? So, my family, let us come to Congress Mom with David Jr.'s character. And Congress Mom, you know me, I respect Congress Mom as a mom. But I want to tell her one thing. I want to tell her one thing today. David Jr. bought a land from the vulnerable family, and that land had a home, and they chased young children from that home. Unwillingly, those children are now homeless. They are homeless. They have no place. The mom and the dad came to rent at the market here, and they are suffering and suffering and suffering. They are suffering and suffering and suffering. Now, David Jr. has he took a young man to that place. His friend, I don't know his friend, I don't know his brother, the brother to his girlfriend. People might not know, but I'm telling you this as the reality. That boy that is there, David Jr. will never give you anything if he doesn't benefit anything. So today, I was so shocked. I was so shocked because when you are a grown-up, you need your privacy. Because you cannot be storming in my bedroom anyhow the way you want. Even if you've gifted me a place where I should stay, or you've given me a free place where I should stay. And even them when they are traveling, they are being hosted. And when they're being hosted, they are being given their privacy. But I was surprised, David Jr. taking her mom. Imagine, that is a nature walk. Passing through the sitting room, passing through the kitchen, passing through to the bedroom. Surely, who does that? Who does that? It is a very bad thing, and that thing should stop. My family liked the video as we are proceeding. Ask any question that you feel like asking, because that is why I'm doing this live. Anything that you feel like asking, ask. I was so surprised, and this kind of character, and I want to say it, that is not a child. Because, you know, there are some even clothes that a mom is not supposed to see. Your underwears, your panties. There are something that you keep so secretly. So I was shocked to see Congrats mom, instead of her going to, because she went there purposely to take the veggies from the farm. But I was shocked to see David Jr. leading her mom to the entire house. Who does that? And if you think I'm lying, go watch the video of David Jr. You will see. People need privacy. People need privacy. And I'm saying this in a good way. People need privacy. Everyone knows that that property belongs to you. Whether you film every day you pass there, you film, everyone knows. Or you want people to praise you every day that now you've done a very good thing. It's just normal. Very bad. And me, I'll always say something, not because I hate them, but I want them to correct. I want them to correct, because that's not a good thing. Even to other people who are watching, even if they won't tell them, but me, Maxon, I'll tell them. Privacy is another thing. And if you want him, maybe if you want him to be paying the rent so that you can give him his own privacy, because you've seen other people even migrating from a place where there's no privacy. So if you want that young man to be paying your rent, tell him, but he needs privacy. Angela says, but you know, Ifoma, it will always be people who love evil, and sadly evil wins. Sometimes we just got to stay prayed up. Very true. He come. I love you very much. I will come there as soon as possible. Welcome. Please come to Turkey. No, I'll go to US first. I'll go to US first because there's someone very important I want to see there. And after there, I'll go to Jamaica. After coming from Jamaica, I'll now come to where you are saying. True story. If God keeps me alive and gives me at least good health and everything, I'll fulfill the dreams that are ahead of me. But I want to say, already God is good, because where we are, God knows. Donna Gray. Hi, Max Swan. Welcome and welcome. Hi from Trinidad and Tobago. Sandra Ali. Thank you so much. And I want to say, in a very just in a humility way, that my family, I appreciate your support. I appreciate the love that you give me. Yeah, I appreciate. Because the love that you give me, I feel so much, I feel it from my heart. I feel it so much. So Angela says, I often wonder how the village will be 5 to 10 years down the line. Right now, what they're trying to do is just to acquire the entire land. And you saw, even there is another family that was crying that even the title deeds, they have already changed it to their own name. And now they're pretending like now they're buying the land from them in a cheap way so that people do not realize. But that is how things should not go. That's not how things should be. Be proud with what God has given you. But don't take, just because you're taking advantage from a drunkard person or from an insane person. People like Matiko don't understand themselves. And you'll be bragging that I've worked for it. I've worked so much. The haters are now hating. It's a very bad thing. I do know some villagers are doing okay and some not doing that great. Yeah. Ifoma, Sandro, welcome. Trinity in the house, yes. So my family, I did this live because I wanted that to share. Because there's a lot of drama that is happening in our village here. And if we just give it a blind eye, a lot will go amiss. Donna Gray, happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. If we give it a blind eye and we assume, and let me ask you, my family, what if the reaction content was not there? All these scamming things, the scamming, you've had people here and there scamming. You've had people trying to pretend like I want to buy someone land. He scams that person. You've had someone pretending like I'm taking your daughter or your child to the rehabilitation. He ends up taking another man's wife, impregnates that person, impregnates that lady. Others are forging invitation for their own gain because they know what they are what they want. What if the reaction content was not there? What could have happened? What could have happened? That is the question that I'm asking. A lot of rotten things could have happened. The nudes, the naked nudes that have been sent out to the subscribers for the money with our young YouTubers, more especially the ladies? What if the reactors could not have come out to fish out and say we should stop this kind of nonsense? Trenchtown grandpa trying to use innocent ladies from the village just because of the poverty that they have. It is because of the reaction that all these things are being stopped. So sometimes it is good to reward, sometimes it is even good to reward these reactors. Huh? If you feel like you're going to reward a reactor, reward that person. Because it is not an easy thing. And it is not an easy job. People are just hating us here in the village just because you are standing to expose their rotten things that they're doing. Angela says, I don't think many villagers don't understand how business works. They never see the world outside themselves, that there is lack of knowledge. It is easy to take from them. And that is why he said going to school is another thing. Going to school is another thing. Acquiring knowledge and skills is another thing. So I want to say, thanks to the reactors, and may God always give you strength. And thanks to the subscribers who are supporting the reactors, because it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. Like me, me, I like being sincere. Like me, in my family, you've been so supportive by watching my videos, commenting. But for sure, among the 3,600 plus subscribers that I have, you'll find that 3 or 2, they're the one at least maybe extending their support, like, let us support Max One so that even he can finish his home. But for me, I'm always appreciative, and I'm always saying, may God always give you strength. May your cups never lack. For the support that you give me, God knows. And I'm not an ungrateful person. I always appreciate. And for those who are supporting the other people, sending them a lot and a lot and a lot to exploit, thinking that they're punishing us, I want to say, one day, they'll come back to their senses and they realize that they are not like they're punishing Max One, but they were punishing innocent souls in the village. And that is a fact. That is why I usually say, if you feel like you're my subscriber and you feel like you're going to support Max One, support Max One. If Marwa can come out with these tactics that is coming out so that he gets whatever he wants to get, is it bad for someone to support Max One? There's no bad. There's no any. I'm not seeing any mistake there. So my family, I want to say, for our village to stand up, for people to do the rightful thing, truth must be told. People must come out and say the truth, no matter the difficulties maybe we are passing through. Because others even don't want to associate with us because they feel like, oh, Max One is a reactor. He will expose me when I do something. So they don't want to mingle. But for us, we are used to it, and I usually say, me as Max One, I will continue doing what I'm doing, because I know in future, when people realize that Max One was doing something nice to the community, at least me, I'll be very, very happy. Yeah, forever humble. Thank you so much, brother. I'm proud to be a dad, and I'm proud raising my kids, and may God give me strength, and my family, let it be the first priority, and my subscribers also. You're my family. When I say my family, I mean my entire family, and I love you so much. So keep on praying for me, because I usually pray for you. It's a tough journey, but especially, you know me, I live here. It's Max Jr. Yeah, he's waking up. You know, for us, we live here with these people. It is not like the other reactors who they are living far. For us, you are living with them here. Sometimes you've seen, they usually come up, or they are running to the police, or they are doing what, but later, they always come out and they are being told the truth that you're messing. So pray for us. Pray for us. As I've said, our village is full of drama. Each and every day, there is something that is coming up. You know, Alice Queen, welcome. So I think our live has been so lively. We've shared a lot. We've tackled a lot. Anything that we've not said, if you have anything that maybe you feel like before we close our live, you can bring it, because you are here to discuss. We are here to share. Anything that you feel like Max One gonna answer you, because I'm from this village. Everything that is happening in this village. So let no one give you a second-hand information. Someone living so far, coming like, I know the village so much. For me, we usually meet with these YouTubers. Sometimes even others we eat together. Others we laugh together. Others we greet together. Others we are even related. So when I speak something, I speak what I know. Because no one is beating me. No one is forcing me. I'm not saying it in a hateful way. I'm not saying it in a jealousy way. No. Even them, they know that Max One speaks the truth the way it is. So without much ado, I beg to stop there, because I can see there's no any comment. And I want to say that I love you so much. Deep down me, you mean a lot to me. So thank you so much. Let us see each other in the next that we shall be doing. You know, and don't forget to subscribe, to share the video, to comment, to like. Yeah, because that is how you promote Max One. So thank you so much. Like the video as those who are joining in, like the video, and may God bless you and bless you so much. So I beg to say goodbye, and it had been a long live. Yeah, so Ifoma, bye on. For those who have joined the live, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And for those who will be joining also, I want to say thank you so much. Yeah, so I beg to stop there. And for those who all have listened to me, for those who all we've interacted, may God bless you and bless you so much. Protect your family, fill your cup, and let us remain united as a family. So I beg to stop there.